Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Fried Punk all the way, episode
8.
Alright, how y'all doing today?
Good. I'm glad you're doing okay. You better be doing okay.
Yeah, you better, or else you're fired.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Leave a dislike.
Yeah.
And tell us how much we suck in the comments.
See, on our channel, we really encourage dislikes. Like, everyone says, like and comment, share and subscribe. But we're the complete opposite around here.
Yeah, definitely download our video to hell, just so we get lost in the algorithm.
Exactly.
Sure, do whatever you feel like.
Exactly. So what do we got going on today?
So today's episode 8, we're going to be talking hundreds of beavers. We're going to be talking the Lagwagon
Violins.
Yeah. And we are going to be talking about the original Animal Crossing for the GameCube.
Ooh. Alright, so I think this starts off with you, actually.
Yes. Start off with hundreds of beavers. This movie, it is not a porno.
It's not 99, it's 100 beavers.
No, it's hundreds of beavers. hundreds, thousands. Anyways, just to talk about the movie, it's a completely independent film. It was made for around 150 grand, which comparatively to movies is very, very inexpensive, and it basically plays like essentially like a live action cartoon that also has like video game elements mixed in, and as you can see, it's like you have some human characters, and the animals are all just like people in like, basically fursuits, or like mascot like suits, like beavers, rabbits, wolves. So this, I was gonna say, so it takes place in like the wherever the time that fur trappers were in like North America or whatnot.
It's being places like Pennsylvania, from what I've...
Pennsylvania.
That's the vibe I'm getting from the videos I've seen on this movie.
This takes place in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And
actually?
No, I was just joking around. But whatever the case is, it is definitely an underrated gem, and it just came out in 2022. Came out just a few years ago. I forget which awards it won, but it certainly won
a lot of
good awards. And like I said, it's completely independent. No big studio is funding this, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. And you should also note that aside from like a brief 5-minute like song opening, there are no words spoken throughout the entire film. I think it's also in black and white as well. It's like black and white, live action, cartoonish antics, no words. There's really just like grunts and like sounds from the people and communicating, like I don't know, whatever, like what they do like on Sims or whatnot. And and there's also like a bunch of like video game mechanics, like I guess how the world works, like trading, getting better weapons or equipment, and stuff like that. But if you have not, I know most people have not heard of Hundreds of Beavers. If you have not, definitely check this movie out. I think, did we just see it was free on YouTube?
Yes.
It's currently free on YouTube. I mean, when this episode comes out, hopefully it'll still be free on YouTube. But definitely check it out if you have not.
Yeah, pretty solid. What else we got on? We got...
And move on to Lagwagon. Violins.
Lagwagon, yes. My favorite punk rock band, the SoCal punk scene. Violins came out of the album Hoss, 1995. One of their classic Lagwagon songs, Violins. My band, Sunsman, used to cover that song live. We haven't done it since maybe 2013, 2014, but we used to do it back in the day. And it's a fun song. It's, I think, a skate punk classic single. of that era, and it's just a great song. I've met Joey Cape, the singer of Lagwagon, 2-3 times in the past. I haven't seen him maybe in 10 to 12 years, but such a nice guy. One of the last shows I went to, he actually invited me on stage and asked me to play Alienate with him on stage. The first song he did for that show, which is pretty cool. It was in a show in Manhattan at the time. And
It's awesome. Did you get any video for that?
There's videos of it, yeah.
I gotta see.
I'll show you.
You gotta show it to me later.
Yeah, and because the reason why he invited me on stage, because he saw me air drum to the opener, and he's like, oh, you probably know these songs pretty well. So he invited me on stage, and I played Alienate with Joey Cape of Lagwagon on stage, which is pretty cool. And really nice guy, and great band, Lagwagon. A big influence on my band, Seven Splinters, and just a punk rock classic song, Violins. I know a lot of people know the song May 16th, which is, I think we'll talk about when it gets closer to May. May 16th is just a classic song, but Violins is up there. So go check it out if you haven't heard that song.
Awesome. Yeah, and it is. I'm not super familiar with the band, but I definitely enjoyed that song. Definitely recommend checking it out.
Yeah.
Now, last up on our agenda for today, we have the original Animal Crossing game. This came out in 2002 for the Nintendo GameCube, at least in America. And yeah, it had this. Did you ever play Animal Crossing?
A little bit, not much, because I remember playing this. Maybe I went to the orthodontist. He had the GameCubes, and we played that game a little bit. That's the only time I remember playing that game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little hard to get into this just from like a visit
Right.
to the orthodontist.
Right, I know that's not the best place to start, but that's kind of how I remember playing that game. That and Luigi's Mansion, which I think we'll talk about for a different time.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
So Animal Crossing is a game. I think it's like pretty revolutionary because it has it uses the system clock of the GameCube to sort of like things happen whether you're there or not. It has like a set schedule of how things happen, what the villagers do. Like if you come back at night, they'll be asleep, and like different events depending on what time it is, what time of the year it is, different seasons. It's just all. It all happens, and you log in just to catch it. Really. So this was, they had like many iterations of Animal Crossing later on, but I remember playing the first one, really loving it, having a lot of fun with that. I don't know if I'd like play it again, because it is like, they do have the more recent games, it's more mechanically friendly, but there is sort of a nostalgia I have to this, so I did want to shout it out. And I think you could also connect a Game Boy Advance to go to visit like the they have the island mechanic that you could visit. I'm a little unfamiliar. I have trouble remembering because it was quite a bit ago last time I played. But that was a feature, and in the recent Animal Crossing games, you could visit another town, because I know every town you start off in, you have like one type of fruit. But if you get a fruit from another town, you could sell it for like a lot more than the original type of fruit that you have that's growing naturally. So the only way to do that is to go visit another town and get some of that fruit. The recent Animal Crossings, you could like visit someone's town over the Wi-Fi, but that did not exist in the GameCube games. So how did you visit another person's town? So to demonstrate the GameCube, you see there's 2 slots for memory cards. So you have your town save data on one memory card. You put it in the slot A. And then you put your friend or whoever you're traveling to into slot B. And so you boot up the game, and you take the train, and you go to you start off in your town, and you take the train, and you could visit the other person's town based on their memory card. Now they can't play alongside you, but you can, you can basically, I guess, do whatever you want at the town. Hopefully not chop down all their trees, which I guess, they have to be present there, so they'll probably just kill you in person if you try doing that. That's what's probably preventing you from doing that. But anyways, you just go to the other town, get some of their fruit. And I remember every town I start, I always have like cherries. I like to get like oranges, apples, pears, peaches. I think those are all the fruits, as far as I know. I don't know if they had coconuts. They do in the later series, but again, memory's a little fuzzy. But anyways, that is old school, how you connected with another friend in person. So that was a very interesting mechanic. It's cool being able to visit another person's save file from your own save file. I don't know how it works or how they did that, but it's very cool, and I don't think there's much, like aside from like trading in Pokemon, there's not too much of that mechanic used, as far as I know, in other games.
Absolutely.
Anyways, yeah, and that's again Animal Crossing for the Nintendo GameCube. Definitely, if you haven't checked out the original, check out one of the more modern ones. It has all the elements there and some extra things. But it's a very good, nice little cozy game. I think it's more popular with women for the games because it's more like it's kind of because it has like sort of similar things with like Sims. I know a lot of women like Sims too, but I enjoy the game myself. It's a lot of fun. And definitely worth checking out if you haven't already.
You heard it. What else have we got going on?
That's all for today. That's all for episode 8.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. This is episode 8 of Fried Punk. We will see you soon. We got a special episode. Episode 9, I think.
Episode 9.
It's a very special episode that Led and I really do appreciate. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned.
All right, stay tuned. See you guys.